evening today. So I am going to go down the list. I do have a good friend everybody came for me because nobody else did it. So we're from out of town. They play prayers. I'm here for that. Good luck splitting $50 17 ways, guys. Must be shit sharing. Yeah, too. Then we had David Lamar. No, we didn't. I have no idea if we played it or not. There was Crystal Mars. I can't think of anything not mean spirited to say, so good job. My only other option was to either do a joke, keep talking it up, do it over again, but that's it. Max Sullivan, are you welcome to the alarm? You were very good though. Chronic Isabel, couldn't think of anything. Sorry about that. I'm just being mean to the dudes because they can take it, and 17 people because they're winning these plays. Sean, you did great, man. You're fulfilling that white stereotype of being the sensitive singer-songwriter. I give you credit for that. College stuff. You know, is that the dude equivalent of stripping now? Like playing like white dude like acoustic music? Like, I want to do this thing for college. I'm Sean McColgan. So if you know who did not vote for on the forum, that's me. I'm the second Sean. I'm the list right. Then Danny Moss is next. Alright, that's cool. So, my name is Sean McColgan. I come from Denver, Massachusetts. Yeah! Easy now. Some of you know that is either the gateway to West Roxbury or the shithole you drive through to get to 95. I'm 25 years old. I'm a State University. I don't take it seriously. Clearly I'm reading from a fucking notebook right now. Didn't take the time to memorize this, but whatever. I tend to favor skinny jeans despite the fact that I'm not skinny. They are flattering for my pasty-ass hairy legs, but nothing else. I look kind of like an egg on like toothpicks. Yeah, you do! Let's go with the Irish stereotype on that one. I resemble some famous people. You may have already thought this when you're trying to think of things that heckle at me before I started making fun of myself. I'm aware I look like Kenny Powers. I am getting a haircut. So there you go. Thank you. You're fucking yeah! You had to do that during the fucking middle of a joke, didn't you? So you should wait till like between it. So yeah, I work with Kenny Powers. We all leave it over there. I prefer to say I look like a chubby Elvis Costello, just in hopes that someday most definitely needed enough money to be in something with me. Talladega Nights? Alright. So happy Father's Day. Hopefully everyone got to spend time with their dad today. If not, congratulations on being a terrible kid. I love my dad, like don't get me wrong, I think he's a great fucking dude, but sometimes he's annoying when it's like, I'm like, alright dad, golfing's really fun, and then he buys you around, and that's cool. You know, then sometimes he's nice when he's buying around. We actually went out today to the Outback Steakhouse, a place I fucking hate. So we do cemented today. My dad got steak and potatoes, found a fucking screw in his steak. So obviously he's a little bit pissed off about that, and then immediately starts making jokes about it, because that's the way he does things. They get the check, it says Happy Father's Day at the top, and he just goes, screw you. So I feel like I get a little bit of my sense of humor from my dad, and I really respect him for that. Dad put up with my shit for 24 years because I still live at home. But, rent-free, fuck it. Actually, you know, while we're on the topic of dads, I got some tangents here. Dad shorts, they've got to fucking go. You all know what I'm talking about here, the ones that are like up to here, then they sit down, and it's just like dude thigh the whole way up, which is pretty much the grossest thing aside from walking and your parents having sex. Like, it's second to that, because it's pretty much the same thing. And then they've got like a package here, and it's like, sometimes the balls are on one side, the dicks are over here, it's just like that awkward split right up the middle. That's fucking disgusting. So I'm glad everyone's eating already. Actually, so who was one? Stanley Cup? Yeah. Excellent. The one thing that really that, yes, chanting, that's good. Anyways, nice hair gel, buddy. But, so the one thing today about the Bruins is a little bit for me today. Chara did the most daddiest thing like ever. Like, they're playing all the cool songs except for, you know, No Dropkick Murphys for some fucking reason. But then Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa comes on, and Chara just does this. Most fucking dad move I've ever seen. You know, they're all going to spend a day with the cup, which is pretty fucking cool. It seems like Chara's been the only one to do that so far. But if I had to deal with the cop, I'd probably just fucking super glue over the next guy's gonna grab it. That look like an asshole, not me. And everyone's heard the Luongo joke. They tried to commit suicide, the river went between his legs. That's not fucking funny. Like, they're just like the word. Like, they're just a stupid dad joke while we're on the tangent. But, I mean, there are better ones to make up. Like, he looks like a fatter version of the Jesus from the Big Lebowski. Or that Sean Thornton touches the puck like a 6-year-old boy at Catholic Church. But, ooh, dead silence on that one. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. Thank you, everyone. It's gonna change paces now. Chafing, that's a bad thing. Back into that one. I worked a 14-hour day recently, and by the end of the day, I was walking like fucking John Lane. Howdy, Bill. That's the worst comedy impression ever. You may not know this by looking at me. I'm very lazy. I discovered how lazy I was this week when I found out if I wear suspenders, I don't have to button my pants. Like, that's just astonishing lazy. Like, who discovered something like that? Lately I'm not very busy, so when I tend to leave the house to get dinner, it's around 7:30. I'm wearing pajamas or whatever all day. Excuse me. Then I decided to go that's the fucking ice right there. I decided to go to Five Guys.
Yeah!
Thank you, everyone. Someone's actually again, that seemed to go over really well. So also I don't have to pay for it. But decided to put on shorts finally, because I've been in the house since fucking 8 a.m. I woke up, did nothing left, go to Five Guys. I get there, and there's a woman being like at the counter waiting for food. Like, bitchy as look in her face. Just fucking waiting, like angry that people that aren't white are making the food. Like just so fucking mad at the world. Then she gets the bag, like everything's cool again. And then I'm like, who the fuck am I criticizing? Standing here in shorts, having not showered, fucking dandruff all back here. Just like, I'm a fat, disgusting pig, and I'm getting Five Guys for the 3rd day in a row. Who am I to judge? Just going on with how unhealthy I am. If my body was a PBS special, it would be presented by Jameson, Five Guys, and not giving me shit. And on that note, thank you, Sean. What the fuck is exercise? I don't understand the point of going outside, just, like doing things in the heat when I can lay in the AC and not do anything. That seems to be the far better choice than so what if I've got this awful body to go with it. So I work next door. I'm not going to name the place. It involves a building people live in and a color. I fucking hate it. I'm miserable. I've been there for 2.5 years. I have no prospects of going elsewhere. Some of the people that work with me over there are here. You hear some of those amazing shit over there. Like, people are all lined up, and they're like, I have a ticket, ready to go in. Like, dude, that's fine. There's a line right there. Why are all these people in line? Fuck, really? Like, it's right there. Everyone's waiting in line. That's how the system works. We also have a restaurant over there. I had one woman come up to me one day and go, "Is the House of Blues connected?" That's it. I'm not even fucking blown. That wasn't very good, I know. I have a better one though. Thursday I was discussing with one of the ladies that works over there. Happens to be a lesbian. I made a joke and comment about scissoring. Turns out scissoring isn't really all it's cracked up to be. That shit right there. Like, that's it. But it's 2 women. It's not very good, apparently. So I got my mind running as to what would doing scissoring be like? Like, there's one guy that was just upside down naked, you're over him, just dash balls back and forth. Like, you may call it like knifing? Like, you gotta have more masculine term. I don't fucking know.
He's a fucking ass.
So there are 2 very big deaths in the music world this week. I actually want to bring a volunteer up on stage for this one. Do I have any volunteers? You in the white shirt, you seem very excited. I feel like you might have a potty mouth before we try to go up for this bit.
Oh, man.
Excellent. He's got a fucking Irish accent too, great. What's your name? Okay, I don't know what you just said. So we had 2 big guests this week. As everyone knows, Clarence Cummins from Bruce Springsteen, the E.C. band, passed away. But also, Seth Putnam with the legendary band Anal Cunt passed away. So we're going to play a game. Thank you. This dude's already all about it. The game is Springsteen, E Street Band, or Anal Cunt. I'm going to give you a song title. You're going to tell me which band sang it. Okay, we're going to start off. Born in the USA. Can you say it at the microphone, please?
Definitely Anal Cunt.
Okay, you're doing a good job of playing along, but you're totally ruining the bit, so I'll give you a no. You can stop holding my hand now, but There we go. Okay, that's great. No, fuck this. You're good. No, you can sit back down. So, thank you for this, whatever your name is. Yeah, okay. You can sign off now. Just keep saying. So, I got one last thing to bore you with before I'm done completely fucking bombing up here. To be fucking honest, this is my second time doing this. The first time I went to the gym room for 1,000 people. So this shouldn't be as bad as it is, but I'm just fucking terrible at comedy, and I just have to do it anyways. Second place isn't so bad, so if we come out with 17 people, it's more like 18th place. But that was a decent response, and I'm pretty happy about that. So how many people here aware of the Beastie Boys? Does everyone know who the Beastie Boys are? Good. That went over way better than the last time I told that already. The Beastie Boys, now, their first album, you might notice the one that has Fight for Your Right to Party on it. I can't even think of the fucking name of the album.
License to Ill.
Thank you, License to Ill, Drunk Guy.
Drunk Guy.
So, originally they were going to call the album Don't Be a Faggot. I can only feel like the career would have been a little different had that happened. Like a record executive talking to them about doing a new album. And then decided, oh yeah, we really like to do a new album. They're like, your first album was called Don't Be a Faggot. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Then, whichever one is married Kathleen Hanna now, I'm sure he would have proposed Kathleen Hanna, the Riot Girl, feminist punk act, bikini fit. Like, hey, I think you're really cool, blah, we should go out. She's like, yeah, what's your first album called? Don't Be a Faggot? Yeah. Moving on. Thank you, dude with the beard. He's been here all week long in the gutter, so I'm glad he caught his side for this one. I put him in occasions. So then they're talking about free Tibet, like, hey, all this shitty stuff happens in Tibet, Irish guys yelling things, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so they want to talk about Tibet. Like, hey, we want to talk about free Tibet, all this, like, awful injustice happens, all this other shit. Wasn't your first album called Don't Be a Faggot? Yeah, you can leave now. Alright, I'm getting into dangerous territory here. 9/11 happens. The Beastie Boys want to reunite New York on this one. We all need to pull together. Wasn't your first album called Don't Be a Faggot? Yeah, you guys can leave now. Tracy Morgan goes off in a tirade. This is topical, so hopefully people heard this one, saying a bunch of awful things. The Beastie Boys want to call him out for all the terrible things he said. Like, we think what Tracy Morgan did is terrible, he said some awful things. Wasn't your first album called Don't Be a Faggot? Yeah, you can leave now. Finally, King Ed Rock is in the audience and goes, Sean, I think you can stop now. And I go, wasn't your first album called Don't Be a Faggot? Yeah, still gonna leave though. Thank you.